Hey everyone, and welcome to another Splatoon 2 Salmon Run live stream. I accidentally pressed ZL, I didn't mean to. You can see that Splat Club has already joined our lobby here. If you want to play some Salmon Run with me, doesn't matter what rank you are, I really don't care. I'm just trying to get to 1200. Then feel free to click the link in the description. It's right below, it's the first line there. Just join up with us. So we're gonna hop into this match with Splat Club and a couple of randoms here while some other people start queuing up. How are you guys today? I'm ready to play some Salmon Run. I've already played a little bit in this this weapon set, and I think that it's really good. I think Clash Blaster, fantastic. Splattershot Jr. is fantastic. Splatterscope, fantastic. And the other one is pretty good too. Tri-Slosher. Tri-Slosher is godlike. I woke up, but I'm ready, says Soto. Awesome. Glad that you didn't sleep for too long. Zuka Frog asking about the glitched Inkopolis video. Yeah, there's a bit of an issue with it. I have to reprocess it on YouTube. It should be back up in like an hour or two. After the stream, I'll recheck it, and it should be done processing. We're also going to have the weapon guide up today. Gonna try and squeeze it in between now, after the stream, and the Wibble Wobble stream this afternoon. But as I learned yesterday, trying to upload videos during a stream does not work. So it might have to go up after the Wibble Wobble stream. We'll see. But we're having the glitch video and the weapon analysis of dualies today. Dualie Squelchers. Then I held a poll on Twitter because in the survey for the Splatoon 2 giveaway, where I'm asking what do you want me to do, what am I already doing correctly, a big input that I've seen is people want more variety. Too much of just the newest game. So I held a poll on Twitter, and I'm like, what would you guys like to see? And the 4 choices, if you guys want to vote, feel free to visit me on Twitter, just at 101Leafy. And the 4 choices were Miitopia, Hey Pikmin, No Death Run, Inazuma 11 Ogre, and Sin and Punishment. I decided, you know, 2 obscure ones, 2 mainstream new releases, see what people want to see. And Miitopia is actually taking the lead by far. I thought, you know, a lot of friends of mine are doing it, a lot of people that I don't even know are doing it. I feel like it's just like this really oversaturated game that people wouldn't want to see, but I decided to throw it in there anyways just because, hey, might as well see if people do want to see it. And it turns out, whoa, a lot of people are really interested in Miitopia livestream. So I'm guessing you guys will want to be in it. We can work that out. And we'll start streaming that sometime this week. Hey Pikmin is also getting quite a few votes, along with Ogre, which I'm really surprised about. So, we're going to stream Hey Pikmin sometime soon as well. And then we'll stream Inazuma 11-3 Ogre leading up to Ares' release because we'll be streaming Ares. And that'll just be to hype it up, get a lot more people familiar with the franchise since not everyone is. And I haven't watched the anime in 6 years, I'd say. I watched through the Ogre arc, but then I didn't watch any of Go. So, I need to refamiliarize myself with it as well. Those of you who are really confused what I'm talking about when it comes to Inazuma 11, don't worry. Don't worry. You'll see what it's all about when we start streaming it in a couple months. It's really cool. This is gonna sound weird, but it's like Final Fantasy combined with soccer. It's just great. Thank you to everyone that's coming out today. See Get Hack Gaming, Super Wolf Puppy, lots of people here. Thanks to the moderators that made it out today, Angry and Angrio are the 2 that I'm seeing right now. Splat Club, it's cool. I'll revive you. Salmon Run isn't too challenging right now. I'm guessing because I'm 1 rank below Professional, I'm at Overachiever. Because you can't rank up when you're playing with people that aren't your rank, but you can rank down, which I've said many times I believe is very stupid. So, you're basically asking to rank down when you play with other people, when you're not doing solo queue. But you know what? It's fun to play with other people. It's fun to play with my friends. It's fun to play with you guys. So, whatever. Come on, just revive people. Or don't. It's okay. Congrats on 10,000 subs, says Death Madness. Thank you, and thanks for coming. Shiny Shuckle, good question. How do you use Toxic Mist effectively? So Toxic Mist is tricky. Welcome, Nazu. Toxic Mist is very tricky because it consumes a lot of ink. So if you're going to use Toxic Mist, my first piece of advice here is you need to be using some sort of ink management skills. Absolutely, at least 1 Ink Saver main, or Ink Saver sub. And then, oh, so, by the way, click the link in the description if you want to join me. And then, I would use Ink Recovery as well, but you know what, it's not mandatory. And when you're using Toxic Mist, you can use it in quite a few ways. One creative way that I like to use Toxic Mist is if somebody's pursuing me, I'll throw it behind me or I'll throw it at my feet. And that way, they'll either need to walk around it or I'll be able to get away really easily. So that's an effective use of Toxic Mist that you might not have thought of, or maybe you have. You'll see me do it sometimes on streams when I'm doing the ranked streams. We won't be doing one today. Salmon Run will be our only Splatoon stream today because we will be streaming Wibble Wobble and I want to get 2 videos out today. I know I've been saying that a lot, but I actually will today, I promise. Fingers, Scout's Honor. As I was saying, when you're using Toxic Mist offensively, if you want to trap an opponent... Hang on, I'm trying to deal with this eel. Okay, so I'm dead, so it doesn't matter. You want to trap an opponent with it, of course. So, I would advise trying to lead your shot against somebody, or else you're not going to get its complete effectiveness. If you throw it on top of an opponent, then they'll only be in it for, basically, if they're smart, then they'll just walk along the radius of the Toxic Mist's bubble, I guess. But if you throw it at the edge, then they'll have to go through the entire diameter, or they'll have to step out of the edge that they were caught with it, which will trap them, hopefully, in a position that you'll be able to kill them. It's kind of tough to describe without a visualizer, which is why I want to do a Toxic Mist guide sooner or later, sometime this week probably, hopefully. I have so many videos that I want to do that it's hard to decide what to do, and then I end up having, like, 5 partially made scripts and nothing actually made. It's kind of an issue. Alright, Jonathan, I'll revive you. So hopefully tell me if I'm making sense. Let's see here. Let's get one more egg, please. God, I hate high tide. High tide is always tricky. But if you want to throw it on top of your opponent, just make sure, because Toxic Mist consumes a lot of ink, make sure that you're throwing it at them when they're in a position where it'll be optimal. So if you're just like, I'm going to throw out a Toxic Mist, even though my opponent is really close to me, well, make sure that that Toxic Mist is going to do work. Make sure that you're trapping them somewhere with it. Don't just, like, throw it along a big open space and, oh, no, your opponent is trapped in it. Well, they're just going to walk somewhere else. Throw it at a choke point, or in a corner or something, if you just want to throw it out. But my biggest advice for using Toxic Mist effectively is be careful. Think when you use it. Because Toxic Mist consumes a lot of ink, and Toxic Mist gives you a lot of area control. So the combination of its potency and the fact that you can't use it too quickly, at a high frequency rather, means that you really need to think about where you throw it. It's not like a burst bomb where you can just be like, oh, okay, cool. Well, I missed, so let me just kind of recharge and then bam. Or you can double throw it. You gotta be careful, you gotta think. Because Toxic Mist can be super effective, or it can be the reason why you die, because you're gonna run out of ink, since you didn't use it well. So just think when you use it, is my quick tip. Fast Turtle says, apparently Stinger can kill flyfish. Did anyone know that? Yeah, I've done that on stream a few times. It's not Stinger, it's the Stingray. Stingers cannot kill, other salmonids. In fact, we have 2 Stingers right here. Fortunately, I have the Clash Blaster, not the normal blaster. So, I'm not gonna die. Thunder05 says, hey Leafy, I'm gonna join the Discord later. Awesome, thank you. Oh man, Super Wolf Puppy says, I know you saw the new Yokai Watch trailer. What are your thoughts on it so far? I mean, this isn't too, Splatoon related. We'll go more in depth on that during the Wibble Wobble live stream later this afternoon, a Yokai Watch spin-off for mobile. But just real quick, I'm super psyched. I'm really happy that it's releasing so soon, September 29th. And, look out for crazy content coverage from me. Gonna have so much. It's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited. That's gonna be, one of our Race to the Top Rank Match live stream series. Though, I'm not entirely sure how well it'll go because we might not be able to find enough matches to rank up. I don't want to be pessimistic, but that's what happened to me in Bony Spirits and Fleshy Souls. RJ asks, where do the players leave after how many rounds? Oh yeah, that's true. So, I would like to ask that you cycle out after every round. I don't know how many people are going to try to join. So if there aren't that many people that are interested in playing Salmon Run right now, then we'll up it to 2 rounds. But at the moment, after this round, the 3 people playing with me, Angry, Splat Club, and Jonathan, please do the others a favor and exit the lobby. Just a reminder that if you do feel like being difficult and just sitting in the lobby when you're supposed to exit, then I will block you, which means that you will not be able to play with me ever again, basically. So please don't. Please be nice. Please follow the rules. Make everyone happy. Dylan asks, excuse me, what is Yokai Watch? It is a multimedia franchise, so like there's an anime and there's a game and there's a manga and toys made by Level 5, the guys that did Professor Layton you've probably heard of, Inazuma 11 you've probably only heard of if you're in Europe. They also did Fantasy Life on 3DS, which is a really fun game. They do a lot of stuff. They did the Guild series, like Weapon Shop de Omas and Attack of the Friday Monsters. They've done a lot of things. Dark Cloud on PS2. And it's sort of similar to Shin Megami Tensei, except not really. It's really fun. It's really fun. You explore, you befriend ghosts, and not ghosts, but they're yokai. It's really fun. Kind of hard to explain while playing Salmon Run here. Low Tide is pretty easy, honestly, especially with Tri-Slosher. You just kind of slosh, 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 and you win. How's Layton game, asked Death Madness? Really good. I want to have a video out on it. I wanted to have it out last week. I don't know why I haven't released it yet. Welcome, CTGP Darkfee. He says Hoshi. I agree. Means star. As in Hoshi no Kirby, which is Kirby of the Stars. The Japanese name of the Kirby series. Hi Nyamaru, welcome. Steven Jr. asks, are people gonna leave so others can join? Yes. Splat Club, Jonathan C, and Angry, please leave. I don't want to be mean, good game, but we want more people to rotate in. If you guys want to play with me, then feel free to click the link in the description. And yes, Zang, I am proud to announce that I have figured out all of the different factors causing lag on my live streams. I have 0 dropped frames so far. I am so happy. I'm just so proud to announce that. I'm happy. I'm psyched. HD Hydra, thanks for coming. Daniel, Redlock, thank you for joining me. Let's crush it here. I got Act HD Gaming says, who would win, a pro player with years of experience or Tri-Slosher? Tri-Slosher every time. Or a skillless bucket, as paygrade calls it. Yes, level 5 did make Ni no Kuni, Silas. Thanks for coming, by the way. Desi, not really. I can read it, and I know basic words and grammar. I should learn more, but a lot of stuff has gotten in the way of that. Yeah, people join really fast. Smash Angels asks, can I play with you? Yes, just click the link in the description after this round ends, and hopefully you get in. You gotta be kind of quick on the draw there. Keep in mind that the stream does have a delay. And do I like the weapon choices? Yes, yes, I love them. The skill slosher here. Look at this. It's like Slosher, except you have to aim even less than you do with the normal Slosher. I love it. And it still kills in 2 hits. And we have the Splattershot Jr., Incredible, and Splatterscope to cover the weaknesses of the others, and Rapid Blaster, which is just amazing for this. I'll give more in-depth analysis as I get each weapon. So if we're talking about Tri-Slosher here, Tri-Slosher is incredible because, as I said, it has really, really wide spread. So it's going to be getting so many salmonids. Plus, due to the sloshing physics, it's super easy to take care of the small fries, which are typically a little difficult to deal with since they're so, well, small. The Tri-Slosher is just going to slosh right on top of them no matter what. Plus, if you're dealing with a big swarm of lesser salmonids, the Tri-Slosher can always kill the chumps in 1 hit. Look at that. Slam, slam. And, what are their names? The big ones. The Kohawks. They die in just a few hits as well. Plus, while normal guns are going to need to focus on the Kohawks, and that's why they're so disruptive, right? How are we doing so poorly right now? The Tri-Slosher doesn't need to. It can attack the Kohawks while it's attacking the chumps. So, you're never going to be swarmed by people. You're always going to be able to defend yourself with the Tri-Slosher, and that's why I like it. However, I didn't really do so hot there. Sorry about that, guys. That was really disappointing. I think I was focusing too much on talking. Is Thermalink good, S Jack M? No, I don't think so. Doesn't really do a lot. Yeah, that was pretty awful. Hey, Lucky DeLorean got his Switch today with Splatoon 2. Congratulations, DeLorean. Speaking of getting Splatoon 2, this product is provided by Nintendo. So, okay, they're rotating out. I was gonna propose that we do another one since that was so short. Wait, what the heck? What? What was that? I didn't even start searching. Okay. I don't know what I did there. Alright. Let's go, Redlong. We got this, we got this. Don't give up. We have this. Good luck, Booyah. Let's go, let's go. Tony, welcome. Thanks for coming. Alright, down by the shore. Let's go, let's go. Okay, Quahog Invasion. I'll take the cannons, you get the eggs. Sound good? Yeah, I think he's on board with that. No, you didn't have to splash down. I got you. I think so, at least. Alright, I gotta recharge my ink real quick. Just run back, run back. Go take the egg. I can defend the eggs with the cannon, I think. Yeah, there we go. I gotta be careful of Moz, though. Moz is gonna come get me real quick. You can bait Moz, that would be... Oh, dang it, we have two of them? I didn't realize that. Oh, jeez. Okay, so here's the plan. Okay, awesome. We place these eggs in, and then we just run. Let's go, let's go. Put the egg in, meet the quota, and then we're good. Okay, cool. So, I drop the egg in, I revive Long, and then, run. Let's go. Do you have any tips for the Glowfly mode? Asks RRJ. Yes, spam this way and get your allies to gather up at this choke point here. And then kill all of the salmonids as they come at you. That's definitely the best strategy for this stage. On the other stage, you want to gather at the front of the ship. Because that's really the only quote-unquote choke point. Because they're all going to gather there. Okay, we're good, we're good. Easy, honestly. Who needs more than 2 players? I don't. Nah. Ooh, yeah. More than 2 players is, it's for people that are bad at Splatoon, honestly. Yeah, at least the quota is less. But now we gotta fix up this mess. Come on, Long. Slosh it up. Let's go. We got this. Rangiro asks, how's your day been so far? It's been alright. Had some processing issues with the glitch video that I uploaded, so I was a little disappointed in that. Alright, where's the boss salmonid? Oh, jeez. Not a great boss for Charger or Tri-Slosher. Kill it! Alright, we got this. Nice. Okay, so I'll take this egg. Let's go, Maz. Bait, bait. Got him. Okay, cool. So we're doing alright so far. We're kind of getting a little overwhelmed, I feel like. Be careful of the Maz here. Don't die. Okay, cool, we got her. So we need to take care of the flyfish, absolutely. Now the question is, do I go Stingray or bombs? I think I'll try bombs first. Yeah, let's go. This is an easy Stingray to kill. Oh no, he died. That's not great, especially because we have a Stinger. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where's Long? Okay, good. Revive, revive. Because I'm gonna die soon. Losing most of my health here. Okay, so I have an egg. I need to deliver it, and then we'll have met our quota. Are we actually doing this? Can we make it? This is pretty intense. Hydra, we're good, we're good. You don't have to be on my friends list to play with me, don't worry. You just have to click the link in the description. Hey Kendall, thanks for coming. Alright, that was sweet. We swapped weapons there. Hope you're good with the Splatterscope. Uh-oh. We have an event. This better not be glowflies. Oh, okay. It's Goldie. It's Goldie. This is easy. Okay. So let's just get 5 eggs from the Goldie and then not hit anything else. Don't hit any of the geysers. Don't unleash any more salmonids onto the world. Okay, cool. We have our 5 eggs. We slap them in there, and don't open any other geysers. Do not do that, or else it's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. Just kind of wait around. Booyah, squid. Oh, man! We completed Overachiever with 2 people. That was awesome. Good job, Blanc. That was really sweet. I can't believe we did that. That was so good. Yamato says, nice. How do you join Xglow, dude? You click the link in the description. Booyah. A new stage available only for Splatfest. Yes, that's correct, Desi Cakes. It's called the Mystery Zone, if I remember correctly. The Japanese Twitter account posted about it. It's awesome, and it's based on the Octarians, which is kind of suspicious considering that it's Splatfest only, and you know, Marina is involved in the Splatfest. Why are we going to Octarian bases? Huh? That's what we gotta ask. Though I guess, how did no, never mind. It is a little suspicious though, in my opinion. Captain Falcon says it's called the Twilight Zone in the localization. Okay, that's kind of funny. Okay, so it's the Twilight Zone in the English version. Sounds good. Sounds good. Booyah. Nick asks, is Yokai Watch an easy game to get into? Yes, very easy. The second game includes all of the content of the first game as, like, bonus side quest content. So, you're not missing anything by jumping right into the second one, and the second one is just jam-packed with content, like, because of that. There's so much to do, and it's super beginner-friendly, really easy to get into. Tyler, thanks so much. He says, I'll subscribe. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate it. Alright, so, Flonk would leave. That would be nice. Then we'll rotate some other people in. Alright, we've got Steven Jr. Switch it up. Cool, Lonk left, and now somebody else can get in. Welcome, Obi-Wan. Thanks for coming. And Death Madness, awesome. Yeah, I'm back at Overachiever. You can't gain points when playing with other people, basically, unless they're all at Professional. So if you lose twice, then you D-rank. So definitely ouch, I agree. Why aren't you on Twitch, asks Morgallo? Because that causes lag. Restream is really bad, honestly. It lags too much. No drop frames so far, so I'm really happy. Welcome, Goomba. Thanks for coming. Marcus, thanks so much. He says, I subscribed. Thank you. Guardian is back. Thank you. Alright, so here we've got Death Madness, Steven Jr., and, who's the fourth guy? I forget. Yeah, Splattershot Jr. I really like it because it has a high rate of fire, which means that it's great for dealing with stingers. It has low ink consumption, which means that you aren't burned too bad by trying to deal with a flyfish. It has a pretty good spread, but also okay-ish accuracy. It's not like Arrow Meme level, at least. So you're going to be dealing with quite a few salmonids at a time. So sort of similar to the Clash Blaster, but not as intensely. And the Tri-Slosher. You can deal with a Quahog and a couple of other lesser salmonids at the same time. And the combination of spread and rate of fire that the Splattershot Jr. has helps it deal with the small fries really well. So Splattershot Jr. is an all-around super solid weapon for Salmon Run. I love it. I'm always very excited when it's in the rotation, very excited when I get it. My only complaint is that it does sort of lack damage. Can't kill a Drizzler in just one vulnerability period, if I'm correct. But you know what? That's alright. It's a solid weapon overall. Are you going to play Xenoverse 2 on Switch? I played Xenoverse 1 on PS4, but I don't think I'll be getting 2 on Switch. Mainly because I think it's super lame that they aren't including any of the DLC. I mean, this should be the definitive version, but instead, they're purposely holding back all the DLC again, just to get more money. When the purpose of DLC should be to support developers to allow them to continue creating content for the game. They've already created the content. They don't need to sell the DLC. So no, I will not be getting Xenoverse 2 on Switch. Welcome, Ollie Raza. Says, I'm a new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, Fire Dragon Sabo, for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Do you have me Topia, asks Dylan. Yes, I do. Nintendo sent it to me, and I'll start streaming it soon. A lot of people have requested it. Nick asks, what PC games do you like, multiplayer or single player? Well, when you said multiplayer, the first thing that came to mind is Star Wars Battlefront 2. But I haven't played that in forever. I like Crypt of the Necrodancer is really good. I have like 150 games on Steam, so I could list a bunch. Don't Starve is really good, Bastion and Transistor. I need to get Pyre. I was planning on streaming that, actually. I forgot to put that in the poll. If you guys would watch Pyre, then let me know, because I'm going to get that soon. And if you want me to stream it, then I'd be down. Pyre is the new game from Supergiant Games, the guys that did Bastion and Transistor. Any tips on killing flyfish, asks Mark Sin. Pick a god and pray? Honestly, you need to work together with your team. Make sure to use voice chat, call out which bin you're going to throw a bomb into. With something like the Charger, I feel like kiting Moz is a bit of a safer option. Steelhead, bam, easy. In case you guys didn't see, to celebrate 10,000 subscribers, I am giving away a copy of Splatoon 2. You have until the end of the week to enter, and you can click the link in the description to do so. All you have to do is be subscribed, of course, and tell me what I'm doing correctly, what I'm not doing correctly on the channel. Give me some tips. Pyre is more of a story than a game, says Forsen. Really? Because I thought that Bastion and Transistor, while being very story-driven, had incredibly strong gameplay. And pretty creative in the case of Transistor as well. So that's a little disappointing to hear. Does anybody else have input on that? Alright. Congrats on 10K, says Bastion. Thank you. Saying we watch Pyre. Ian Hawks just subbed. Thank you. Nicholas Williams says, isn't Crypt of the Necrodancer coming to Switch? If it is, I would freak out, but I don't think it is. I really, really want it to, though. I would be super psyched. Curse this fog. I've never seen that dialogue before, because I've never gotten low tide and fog at the same time. That's super rare. Tyler says, I'll give you a like, too. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate that. It helps the videos get noticed more, if you like it. It's not like a super huge deal to me, but it does really help if you want to give some extra support. Let's see here. Gotta be careful with the fog on low tide, because your allies are probably going to die pretty easily, as are you, since you're going to fall into the water. You just gotta make sure nobody's getting overwhelmed. You're spread out across these 3 different areas. They're bosses, you have no idea who they are, where they are. Like this Stinger, all of a sudden just coming out of the blue. Gotta keep your wits about you. Steven, come on, come on, come on, come on. Thank you, DeathM. Alright, I am out. I'd rather not deal with this. It's not really worth going for the bonus on Wave 3. I want to rank up. Or I guess I probably might not be able to rank up. Probably might. So you might as well go for the bonus. Because if you can't rank up, then, yeah, dying on Wave 3 and not dying on Wave 3 doesn't matter. Because you don't rank up either way. All that matters is, I guess, you'd get more eggs if you didn't die. It's a good game, guys. Yeah, 2DS XL is region locked. Nintendo sent me one. I've been meaning to review it. Thank you so much, Free Sambro, for the $5 super chat. Really appreciate that. He asks, what is your least favorite Salmon Run map effect? Also, hey Leafy, I managed another stream. Awesome, thanks for coming. I'd like to ask that these 3 people rotate out. And my least favorite Salmon Run map effect has to be Mothership, because nobody knows how to play it. Switch it up, and Steven Jr., please exit the lobby. Thank you. So for Mothership, you need to shoot down the Chinooks, the guys that are carrying in the bins. You want to shoot the bins before they open, of course. And that's the only way that you can get golden eggs, correct? However, there is a second aspect to it. The Mothership will occasionally come in and latch onto your golden egg bin and suck your eggs out. Now, there's a big issue with this. In order to fend off the Mothership, you have to attack it, right? And you have to deplete its health, and then finally the Mothership will exit. once you've dealt however much damage. And you have to deal a lot of damage to it in order to get it to exit. And the issue with this is that a lot of people have never read the employee manual for Salmon Run, so they don't know about this part. So the mothership is coming in, they gave you a big warning, and I start spamming this way, this way, this way, this way. And I'm like holding carbon roller, this has happened, I'm holding the carbon roller, and none of my allies come to help me. And I'm just standing there trying to flick at it, dealing no damage to the thing, while it takes literally all of our eggs. Literally all our eggs. So that is my least favorite map effect, because nobody knows how to play Mothership, or people don't understand how to get golden eggs, and we don't get enough eggs. Oh god, I hate Mothership. Or glowflies, because nobody knows how to play that either. They all scatter across the entire map, and I'm like, dude, no, don't do that. That's how you die. All right, it's low tide. Let's go. Tyler says you're awesome. Thank you. How's it going, CMO? Thanks for coming. Great seeing you again. What's your favorite 3DS game? Asked Dylan Oliver. 3DS, in my opinion, has one of the best libraries of any system of all time. So it's extremely difficult to choose my absolute favorite game on the 3DS. Probably, I guess I'm sort of biased, but Fantasy Life or the upcoming Yokai Watch 2 Psychic Spectres will have to be my favorites. There are a lot of really good ones, though, so it's tough to choose. Link Between Worlds is really good. I love that game. I have so many 3DS games. So let's deal with this eel. We're not having too much trouble yet. Just gotta be careful because he is targeting me. Careful, don't overdo it if the steel eel is targeting you. Don't be like, oh, I got this, guys. And try and kill it. Obviously, try and support your allies by maybe getting 1 or 2 shots on the pilot if you can. However, if you can't kill it, then don't kill it. Let your allies do it. Because you are gonna die if you try to. Is Splatoon 2 your favorite Switch game? Asked GamerKid. Yes, it is. Definitely. Uh-oh. Oh man, I wanted those eggs. Thank you so much, Angrio, for the $1 super chat. I really appreciate it. They don't let you add a comment on there, but if you have anything to say, then feel free to say it and I'll read it, answer it, whatever. Super chat hype. Thank you so much. Nox Gabe, yes, I did. He says, you know you can attack the storm cloud before it bursts to knock it back. Yes, I do, but it's very difficult to do, especially with certain weapons. Oh my god, that was awful. And I'm gonna die. I hate fly fish. It's my least favorite, anything. Yamaru, I love all the little emoticons that you're pasting in the chat. They're adorable. Uh-oh. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much, Tyler. Tyler says you're one of my favorite YouTubers now. Thank you. Hope you can get in a match and play with us. Alright, let's get this guy. I love the HD rumble when you're attacking the Scrapper's shield. It feels so cool. It's just like bzz, 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 bzz. But it's really subtle, so it doesn't hurt or anything. It's just cool. Angrio says, just wanted to say hello and I hope you have a nice day. Thank you, Angrio. You're always so kind. You think Clash Blaster is OP? Asks Random Guy. No, it doesn't have enough range to be OP. Now, if it had the range of, like, the Range Blaster, or even a normal blaster, then yeah. But I think it has slightly less range than the normal blaster, if I'm correct. And it has pretty low damage, despite its very high rate of fire. I think it's powerful, that's for sure. It's certainly powerful. Certainly not a bad choice on tower control, though I've never tried that out. I really should. I think it's going to be the new Luna Blaster for tower control. But it's certainly not overpowered. No, that's for sure. It doesn't deal enough damage to be overpowered. Thank you so much, John Astle, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Really, really appreciate it. That is €5 super chat. Not really good with foreign currencies, but thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. He says, keep up the good work. Thank you, John. If you guys super chat, if you donate through the Streamlabs description, then feel free to contact me after the stream. It's hard to do so during the stream, of course, but contact me after the stream on Twitter or Discord, and I will be more than happy to add you to my Switch friends list. So if you want me to add you so that you can hop in a turf war match with me whenever I'm playing, then you're always welcome to. Alright, cool. Gonna get that egg. I'll come back for the Scrapper later. He's not really a high priority target like the Steel Eel, Flyfish, and Stingers are. Let's go. Ooh, okay, got him. Alright, cool. Let's run these eggs back. Thanks so much again to John for the super chat. Okay, we gotta deal with both of these stingers, and one of my allies disconnected. Thank you guys for that. I appreciate that. You're the best. And two of my allies are dead. Let's rescue Daniel first. Hijacker. Running away from me is not the best idea. Alright. Though I guess I should spam this way to make that clear. Splattershot Jr., as I said before, godlike for taking down the stinger. So is Flash Blaster. Really not bad. Leafy, do you have any boss salmonid ideas? Asked Turtle. Yes. I would like to see, hang on, let me exit this extremely difficult situation. Hang on. I want to see a squeegee sort of boss. I think that would be kind of cool if they built upon the big squeegee idea. Because, yeah, there are salmonids that track ink, but there are no majorly ink-centered salmonids. So if they had one that, like, slurped up all of your ink and made it so that you don't have anywhere to go, or even just this giant thing that dropped these huge patches of salmon ink, and, you know, if it rammed it into you, then it would hurt you. And, I don't know how you'd kill it, but it would be kind of cool. I don't know. I want some kind of ink-centric boss. I think that would be good. Goomba, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I don't even remember what you're apologizing for. Hi, can I salmon run with you? Asked Tom. Yes, you can. Feel free to click the link in the description. It's the first line. If Hijacker and Daniel could please leave the lobby so that more people could rotate in, that would be pretty nice. Thanks. Game Reviews, thank you so much. He says, you're my favorite YouTuber. I subscribe and like all your videos. Thank you. Liking the videos, commenting, and sharing all counts as interactions for YouTube's algorithms, which means that my videos get noticed by more people. It's suggested on the side more often. So, I don't like to push it too often because I talk about subscribers a lot, so I feel like that would be too much, like, promotional stuff. But, if you do really enjoy my content, then it would mean a lot to me if you like my stuff, because that helps me get noticed more, of course. And retweeting my announcements is always really, really nice. Just saying. What would you think would be a good quality of life update for Splatoon 2? Asks Sambro. Removing the Tri-Slosher. okay, I'm just joking. A good quality of life improvement for Splatoon 2 would be letting players, letting players team up with each other in Turf War. Like, actually make teams like you do in Salmon Run and then queue up, or just and then get matched with randoms, like you do in Salmon Run, yeah. Just use whatever system they have set up for Salmon Run, and then drop that into Turf War. Plus, let players swap out their weapons, in ranked mode. That would be really nice. If they have to, then they should do it like you do with private matches. You get matched up with people, you make your teams, then you see what weapons your allies have equipped, and you have like 30 seconds to change your weapons. That way people can still avoid like the triple charger comps. Gotta deal with these guys, and then I'll check the super chat. Thank you so much, appreciate it. But I'm a little busy right now. This is a really bad situation, because, as I said, I love the Splattershot Jr., but it's absolutely awful at dealing with the Steelhead. Our charger is dead, so we can't deal with it. And do we have a disconnect? Am I seeing that correctly? Really? That's unfortunate. 2 disconnects in a row. Let's just kite this thing. I don't want to run out of ink. Sometimes you want to take out the Moz with a bomb. But sometimes, if you're in a lot of danger, it might be a better idea to kite it, because then you run out of ink and stuff like that happens. Hey, thank you so much, Slider, for the $5 super chat. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for coming, Slider. It's great to see you. He says, oh, you're streaming. Time to boot up Splatoon. I'm Slider, by the way. Yeah, he changed his name to Boot for some reason, but I recognize that icon anywhere. Thank you so much again, Slider, for the super chat. And Jack M with another super chat. Wow, so many today. Thank you, guys. He says, I was Hijacker in your match. Great to play with you, Jack M, and thanks so much for always coming to the streams. It's always great to see so many of you guys. Whenever I see the returning people, I'm like, oh my god. It's always so much fun chatting with you guys. I feel like I really get to know you since, I don't know, we talk so much. It's really fun. It's like, I have 10,000 subscribers, but it feels like I have 10,000 friends. That sounds kind of cheesy now that I say that out loud, but it does. You guys are the best. Tom Sonic says, I need your friend code. You don't actually. You just have to click the link in the description. You don't have to be my Switch friend or anything. Oh, geez, that was awful. I was trying to clear a path for myself, and it was just not working out. EOJ says, do you know that you could tell the tide at the beginning by looking at the clear gray wave that comes up? Yes, I do. I just don't pay attention to that as much as I should. What do you think of the GooTuber? Is it a meme weapon? Asks N Wakeman. I get asked this a couple times, so I'm guessing it's because I called it a meme weapon in a previous stream of mine, and yes, kind of. So, well, I guess I wouldn't say that it's a meme weapon because nobody actually thinks that it's good like they do with the arrow spray. The GooTuber is largely useless because in case you haven't experimented with Charger in hero mode or anything like that, one thing that you'll quickly find out is that you can just hold your charge forever by ducking in and out of your ink. So you might say, well, you want to stay stealthy with the GooTuber. Coming in and out of your ink is going to make your opponents notice you. Yeah, well, when you're storing a charge, you glow really brightly in an extremely large circle instead of being invisible in your ink. If I get the charger, I'll show you guys. And the GooTuber doesn't eliminate that, and Ninja Squid doesn't eliminate that either. So the GooTuber is largely useless. It doesn't have exceptional range like the E-Leader does, but it still takes a longer time to charge than the normal Splat Charger. If they're gonna buff the GooTuber, I would say Nintendo, stop the glowing for the GooTuber. Don't make people glow under their ink if they have a charge as the GooTuber. You guys cannot disconnect on purpose. That would be nice. I don't know if these are on accident. I'm guessing they are, but it's a little tricky to play Salmon Run with 3 people. Jack says, when you're playing ranked tower control and you have an ink brush and an arrow meme on your team, oh no. Best of luck to you, Jack, because you're gonna need it. That is really sad. Alright, let's get this guy. Let's get this guy. Come on, let's go. How did I miss? I wasn't really moving my reticle. Okay, cool. Be careful. And got it. That was good. That was really good. Precision movement right there. That was a completely calculated Clash Blaster shot on the wall. I'm proud of that. So I want to get around the eel and kill him before he targets me because I only have one ally that's alive. So as I said before, be careful when trying to kill the steel eel if it's targeting you. You occasionally can if you're in a good position like that, but don't try to do it if you don't have the high ground. It's not going to work out well. 90% of the time. Squibby, welcome. Great to see you. Says, I hate jumping into Turf War because it's filled with meme weapons. Well, Aero Spray is good in Turf War, just not good in anything else. And it's not exceptional in, like, high-level Turf War, I suppose. But it's good for grinding experience, which is all that Turf War is for. Experience and cash. Same thing. Because your points are both your experience and your cash. Come on, guys. Come on. We got this. Maybe we don't. But you know what? It's the third wave, so it doesn't really matter. Man. Doesn't really matter. So if you donate, do the donors get your friend code? Yes, they do, RJ. So if you donate, of course, feel free to message me on Twitter or Discord after the stream with your friend code, and I'll send you a friend request. Thank you so much to anybody that donates. It really means a lot. Nice. Okay, we got the super bonus, so that's good. Makes me happy. So if Brooksman and Sean Bizzle could please exit so that other people could rotate in, I'd appreciate it. Zella, welcome back. Zella says, I made it to another stream. What is this sorcery? Is it the sorcery of the notification button? Because that helps out a lot. If you made it to the stream without a notification button, like notifications enabled, and you don't follow me on Twitter, and you're not on the Discord, then that's like mind-blowing. Congratulations. Christopher Lifeheart asks, how do you donate? There's a link in the description. It says donations better than Super Chat, and then it's a link to Streamlabs. It's like the second or third line. And then Super Chat is right below the say something in the chat. YouTube takes a very hefty cut. It's like 30% of what people donate as super chats. So I have a little alert come up on stream on the actual stream screen if you donate through Streamlabs too. So it's very similar to super chat. It just benefits me more. I really appreciate either one though. Like, you really don't have to do that. So big thank you to anybody that does. Unfortunately, YouTube hasn't unlocked sponsors for me yet. They said that they'll do that sometime this year. And when we get sponsors, we can get custom emotes, and that's going to be intense. I'm just going to have the best emotes ever. They're going to be meme-motes. Is that a word? They're going to be amazing. So we've got Nazu with us. Nazu's going to carry. We've got Thor, oh man. And we have, who's our fourth guy? I don't see him. Watch out. Yeah, I'm good. As I said, Splattershot Jr. kind of not fantastic against the Steelhead here. Meme motes, yeah. Make an emote of an arrow spray. We'll have like an arrow spray with a big X through it. A big red X. D-Lane, welcome. He says, I subscribed to you and liked your vids, Leafy. Have a nice day. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Understandable. Have a nice day. I don't really understand where that meme came from, but I still find it really funny. I made the stream without notifications, says Matthew. Wow. You guys are troopers. You're psychics. I don't know how that even happens. You just kind of like stumble upon it. That's incredible there. I gotta respect that. You're playing streams on hardcore mode. Have a glowing GooTuber emote. Just this incredibly obnoxious lens flare on top of a GooTuber. Because that's what you're doing when you charge with the GooTuber and you're swimming in your ink for 5 seconds, glowing with this bright white light. You're saying, hey guys, shoot me before I shoot you. Yeah, Aerospray can be sort of good in Splat Zones. Yeah, it's called the recommendation system, just says Shiny Coughing. That's true, that's true. That's where engagements come in, with the comments and shares and likes, in case you're curious. I notice a lot of people like don't explain why likes and shares and stuff are important, so I like to do that because some people get really confused. And I literally didn't understand what likes did until like I started doing YouTube and I asked a friend of mine. Slider, thanks again for the super chat. You didn't have to super chat to tell me that. He says, I keep getting connection errors. Yeah, so the Switch Online app is weird. If you try to queue up while we're playing a match, it won't work. You just have to be really quick. When we're in the lobby, you have to click it and, hang on. Okay, cool. You have to click the link and join us when the lobby is open and joinable. It's very tricky, very awkward. So, if you super chatted this round, and you want to play Salmon Run with me, message me tonight and we'll play. Sound good? Come on the Discord, because I know Slider's on Discord. We'll have some good matches together. I'll carry. Not gonna lie, I feel like Slider would carry me. Ha! Gotcha! Oh no, Nazu! I have to save you. Oh, okay, cool. Thor got him with the clutch splashdown. If you rescue a teammate with like splashdown or stingray or something, really any of the specials, then that's just the best move ever in my opinion. It's so exciting. Oh no! Stay alive, Nazu. Just run. Just run. Run to the other side of the map. Don't try and kill anything. Okay, cool. I'm out of here. Hey, Valentine. It's great to see you. He says I bought a Switch today. Yes, you did. I saw your DM on Twitter. You got Breath of the Wild, right? Breath of the Wild is really good. You gotta get Splatoon so we can play together. Thanks for coming, Valentine. It's always great to see you at the streams. Jack MS, does that mean I can play? Of course you can. What did I miss? Asks Death Madness. You missed us almost dying, but then as I said, Nazu carried. Nazu was the only one alive, and he just clutched it out. That was intense. RRJ says, can I get your friend code if I donate without Discord or Twitter? Well, you need some way to contact me. I can give you my friend code, but it's really difficult because I have literal hundreds of friend requests, probably more than 1,000 at this point. I get so many a day that I'd have to sift through to find your friend request. So it's easier if I friend request you. If you have some way to message me, if you comment on the YouTube video, and you're like, so like after the VOD goes up for this, and you comment, and you're like, hey, I donated, here's my friend code, then I can friend you through that. It's kind of difficult for me to do that, but I read every single comment, so, YouTube has like a queue that shows you the comments in all of your videos recently, and I always go through every one. So feel free to just comment with your friend code if you donate. And you don't have a way to message me. Twitter and Discord will be quicker, like more reliable, but whatever works for you. Make a Splatoon Miiverse post and hope that I find it and list your friend code there. But you have to like put a good SpongeBob meme there too, because it's Splatoon Miiverse. Death Bandit asks, what happened to the glitch video? It had some processing issues. It should be done by now. I can like almost guarantee it will be up after the stream. Nice, okay, we did it! Nice! Good job, guys. That was really intense. Welcome, Claudio. Great to see you. Fernando says, hi, Leafy. I really want Splatoon, but I need a nothing to switch. Either that means that you don't have a Switch or you don't have Splatoon 2. If you don't have Splatoon 2, then feel free to enter the giveaway in the description. I'm giving away a digital copy of Splatoon 2 to celebrate 10,000 subscribers. I'm really excited. So, because I wanted to do something special, and I wanted to get some input on my channel, right? So, what I'm doing is I'm conducting a survey where you tell me what you like about the channel and what you don't like. And as thanks for that, you get entered into a random drawing to win Splatoon 2. I think that works out pretty well. So here we have Thunder 05, Kaluzu, and Neon Beige. So that's going to work out really well, because I know for sure Thunder 05 is really good. I'm pretty sure that he's played with us before, too. Give me 1 second. I gotta check something real quick. Someone donated, and I missed it. And that's never good. So I'm just going to log into Streamlabs real quick. Yoshimon says, hi Leafy, I'm really late, what did I miss? You missed quite a bit, but that's okay. Japan Commercials asks, hey Leafy, did you 100% Octo Canyon? Not only did I 100% Octo Canyon, I 1000% did it. 1000%. I completed it with every single weapon, and I got all the Sunken Scrolls in Sardinium. Thank you so much, Matt the Great, for the $5 donation. I really appreciate it. He says, I subscribed about 1 to 2 months ago, and I'm so glad I did. I've been trying to join you in Salmon Run, but I haven't been able to. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Matt the Great. Thank you for the kind words. That's so nice of you. And thank you for the donation. Again, if you donate and you want to play with me and you can't join us here, then feel free to join the Discord, contact me on Twitter, and I'll be playing with some donators tonight. We'll be doing a bunch of Nintendo Salmon Run. Somebody said Nintendo in the chat and I read that, sorry. I can't read and speak at the same time. We'll be doing a bunch of Salmon Run matches with subscribers tonight, so feel free to join me. Thank you again, Matt the Great, I really appreciate it. Alright, let's go. I have the Splatterscope, which is, I love it. A lot of people don't. Oh, I was going to try and send that back, but I was too late. Cactus says, remember me, Leafy. Of course I do, Cactus. And he asks, next game. Maybe. Don't forget that I stream Wibble Wobble at 4 p.m. Central Time every Monday, and today is a Monday, if I'm correct. So the stream isn't going to be too long. Alright, so let's take out the Steelhead. Easy. Love the Splatterscope. Thank you so much, not my name. He says, love your channel, you're a natural. Thank you. I'm not sure if I would say natural or a person who has invested at least 500 hours into the Splatoon series. But a few commenters in the chat like to call that no life, but I'm something at Splatoon, that's for sure. Thank you so much for the compliment, I appreciate it. Okay, so Crimson says, if someone that donates doesn't have a Twitter or Discord, they can send you a YouTube message. And I've heard, like, once every couple of months, somebody brings up this fabled YouTube messaging system. But the thing is, that I have no idea how that works. I have never been sent a YouTube message, or if I have, then I've never seen it, and I've never sent one. And I've never seen any sort of message type thing in YouTube's UI. So, feel free to send me a YouTube message, but I can't guarantee really anything about that at all. I can't guarantee you'll get a response, that I'll see it, that, I don't know. I don't understand how YouTube messages work. I should really just Google that, like, it shouldn't be that hard to Google, but I just find it really funny that somebody will very occasionally bring this up, and I have no idea what that is. Please do single-player weapon upgrades, says Dr. Octoleak. I actually did all of them before the game even released. Deathanda says, I'll do the survey, but if I lose, please do a redraw, thanks. I'll consider it. Let's see here. Got the Scrapper, Kabam. It's so fun, though, because we're getting a lot of entries from around the world. And the Switch is region-free, so that's okay. All that means is you'll have to create a separate Nintendo account to download your copy of Splatoon 2, but anybody can enter. Making a new Nintendo account literally takes like 2 minutes, and then you just go on the eShop and download the game. Easy, easy. Okay, so you go to Creator Studio, and it's in there. I've like fully explored Creator Studio, or so I thought, and I've never seen that, but I'll check it out. Feel free to, oh hey, thank you so much! Free Zambro for another donation. Seriously, thank you, dude. Oh my god. I friended you, right? He says, hey, enjoy your channel so very, very immensely. I hope you the best in the future of YouTube, such that Super Chat is cut so harshly for no reason. I know, right? Anyways, question for the stream is, what weapon works best for each boss in Salmon Run? Alright, this is a really good question. Zambro always asks really good questions. I gotta say, you have some nice, thought-provoking ones. So, let's think about this, because I put some thought into it, but not all of it. So obviously, we're going to tackle the easy one first. Steelhead is just destroyed by any charger. So far, we've only had the Splat Charger. We haven't had the E-Leader, we haven't had the Gootuber. However, with the introduction of the Clash Blaster, we know that we will have variations on the base weapon types. So any charger is going to easily deal with the Steelhead, because you can keep your distance. You aren't going to be hit by the bomb or the splashback from the bomb if you space yourself correctly. And you can take out the Steelhead in one easy shot. The inflated bomb is a pretty big target, and you can just stand here. The Steelhead is very stationary. He sort of slinks along, and any sort of charger is just going to deal with him in an instant. Now, we have the Steel Eel approaching, which is fitting because that's what I was planning on covering next. And the eel is interesting, because we should talk about if it's targeting your allies versus if it's targeting you. So first, let's talk about if it's targeting your allies, because that's the easiest one. And I might be repeating myself a bit here, but chargers are very good at dealing with the eels if they're targeting your allies. Because if it's targeting your ally, you don't really have to worry about your own safety. You can position yourself in whatever way is possible. I would highly suggest, positioning yourself above the eel, because then you aren't going to be blocked by its splash wall-like body. Instead, you go above it, and you just continuously snipe the pilot, deal with the Steel Eel really, really quickly. That's going to save your ally a lot of trouble. However, if the eel is targeting you, and it sometimes will, and sometimes your allies are going to be incapable of dealing with it, because they're solo queue allies, right? If you're in, like, Go-Getter or something. So when it comes to that, it gets a lot trickier. What you want is a weapon that doesn't have a lot of ink consumption, for one, because you aren't going to have a lot of safety. And it also needs to have a high rate of fire, because you're occasionally going to be, you're occasionally going to get got by the Steel Eel's head, or you're going to get trapped. You don't want to be using a weapon that has high precision. So if you have something like the normal splatter shot, then that's going to do you a lot of favors against the Steel Eel. So if it's chasing your allies, Charger, get on it. If it's chasing you, you better hope that you have something like the Splatter Shot. Maybe the Junior, but it doesn't have enough range. Maybe the Slosher, but the Slosher makes you too vulnerable. I think that the Splatter Shot is actually the best weapon for the Steel Eel if it's chasing you. Now, Goomba, I saw your last message. So next, what other bosses are there? So we're going to do one more round here. Feel free to join. Please rotate out, you guys. Next boss, Flyfish. So, Flyfish is kind of an interesting option, because no weapon really deals with the Flyfish the best. Flyfish, of course, is going to punish players that have high ink consumption more. So if you're using the Jet Squelcher and you throw a bomb into the fly fish, you're not going to be able to defend yourself. But if you're using something like the Splattershot Jr., you will be, because you can still shoot a lot after consuming 75% of your ink with a bomb. Does the game freeze? That is such an awful glitch. What the heck, Nintendo? We're going to stay on here, see if it loads, because this is a really interesting glitch. I'll need to, like, contact support because that's really big. As I was saying, use the Stingray. That's what I'm going to say for weapons. If you have the Stingray, then that's really good, because the Stingray can actually pierce the middle of the fly fish if you aim for the cockpit there. You really have to have pinpoint accuracy against the fly fish, get the actual salmonid inside, and that's really the only specific weapon type thing that that you can do, basically, against the fly fish. Everything else is, it's all your fault, basically. you gotta be kind of tactical when confronting the fly fish. No one weapon is good because you don't actually, like, battle them. So I'm just gonna do a friend lobby. If you're my friend, then you can join me. Because I do want to have a match going on while I talk about these bosses. So you have 3 out of 7. The next one would be Moz. Now, Moz is interesting, because you can kill her one of 2 ways. If you have a weapon with low ink consumption, throw a bomb at her. If you're in a pretty good situation, throw a bomb at her. And that's going to take her out in one go. However, if you have a weapon with high ink consumption, you need to kite her. So wait for her to come up, and then shoot her while she's up, and keep doing that. In that situation, weapons with high rates of fire, or at least very high damage, are going to benefit you the most. So something like the Splattershot Jr. is going to do a lot against Moz, because you're going to hit her with every single shot that you have, since she's really big. You have a high rate of fire. You're not going to be vulnerable because you have low ink consumption, so you can throw a bomb if you choose to do so. So I'd say Splattershot Jr. is actually the best against Moz. Now, correct me if you're just asking about this this weapon loadout. Sorry about that, if you are. Booyah! Alright, let's go. And these are all people that haven't played with me yet, so it works out. And they're all watching, of course. So, I'm trying to remember which bosses I'm forgetting about. I guess we could talk about grillers. You need to have a long range. That's basically it. If you have Splattershot Jr. and you're against the grillers, you need to be focusing on the little guys, the small fries. What are the other bosses? How am I forgetting this? Okay, stingers. So if you have a charger against a stinger, the best strategy is to pick a god and pray, because you're gonna die. Against stingers, the only thing that matters is rate of fire, because you need to smack up all of the pots in order to kill them. You can't just deal a 100 damage shot to the stinger and kill it in one hit, like the steelhead. And that's why you need to distribute your weapons, and that's why you're asking this, so that you know which teammates you need to tell to take out which bosses. So if you have Splattershot Jr., Clash Blaster, anything like that, even Slosher isn't too bad, then you're going to deal well with the stinger. But if you have something like Normal Blaster, Roller, I'm laughing because I feel bad for these people, Charger, you're just completely done. You're completely done against the stinger. Get somebody else to deal with it and take on a different boss. Against the scrapper, most things will do, because keep in mind that if you hit the front of the scrapper, he'll freeze every time that you hit him before he even has to stop for repairs. He'll like jerk back, and you get the swing swing sound when you hit it, right? So most weapons are going to be good against the scrapper. If we're talking about teaming up with your allies, though, against the scrapper, then I would suggest using a weapon that has really high damage, like the charger or the blaster, because your allies will be able to keep it busy, and the scrapper doesn't have a large area, so weapons with wide spreads like the Splattershot Jr. might not be able to hit him with all their shots. Plus, don't use the Slosher against the scrapper, because, or at least don't try and use it creatively, because he does shield his head as well, so you won't be able to hit him with a lot of your slosh. I think I'm forgetting one. I think I only covered 6. So let me know which one I forgot. It's hard to remember which ones I've already talked about. Hopefully this has been helpful. Let me know if it has. Oh, the Drizzler! I forgot the Drizzler. Yeah, okay. So, if you have a Charger, Drizzler is super easy. Wait for it to, or if you have a Roller, wait for it to throw out the big green ball, because that's going to explode into the ink storm. So shoot the big green ball that it throws out before it explodes, and you can actually send it back at the Drizzler, and that's easy kills, right? However, if you don't have something good like that, then you're going to need to do this. And you just, you wait for it to shoot out the ink storm, and then you just go ham on it. There's not really any best weapon or worst weapon against it, because it's all about just dealing as much damage as you can. The Drizzler cannot attack you directly. My main advice is watch out for the ink storm. The ink storm deals constant damage to you while you're standing in it, and the game doesn't make any sound effects about it. So you're slowly dying while you think that you aren't. You can be like, oh, I'm standing in the ink storm, but I'll ink and stand in my own ink to heal out. That's not going to work. Do not stand in the ink storm. That's my biggest advice for fighting the dude. Sorry, the Drizzler. So that's going to be all the bosses in Salmon Run. Let me know if you have any other questions about that, and I hope that helped you a bit. Booyah. Party Cat, welcome back. He asks, Leafy, do you remember me from yesterday? Of course. I'm starting to remember people better. My memory's getting a bit better, which is nice. Maz's best girl, says Michael. I agree. Answer the Knight, Goldie's, Griller, and Mothership. Those don't really count as bosses. Mothership, you just go ham on. It's just a big meat shield. Grillers are already sort of covered. They're pretty easy. Like, if you have Splattershot Jr., you're donezo. You gotta take care of the small fries so that people like your Charger or even Slosher can take care of the fish on the back of the griller. So I guess I should cover that in case you don't know. Hit the fish on the back of the griller to immobilize it, and then hit the 4 fish spinning around it to kill them and kill the griller. Grillers drop 3 golden eggs. Thank you so much, Angrio, for the additional super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He says, I don't think you've added me yet on Switch. Really? I thought I sent you a friend request last night. Well, we gotta fix that. Message me on Discord after this. I know you're on there. I could have sworn you were my friend. We'll fix that. I'm not really being helpful with the eggs there. Alright, now it's 2 grillers. Oh yeah, so I guess I should mention that. After you take out 3 grillers, or rather after 3 grillers spawn, I think it's like a set amount of time, then 2 grillers will spawn at once, and you just gotta be really careful. They might lock onto one person, both of them. Both of them might lock onto one person. That was not coherent English. Or one might lock onto one, and the other might lock onto a different one. As you see here, one is on Koala Cat, if I'm correct, and one is on me. If a griller is chasing you, don't try to kill it. Run away. Take care of the small fries if you have to, but let your allies deal with it. Because if you stop for even a moment to take care of the griller, then they will take care of you. If you're on high tide, then best of luck. If you're on low tide, then you can kind of run around a bit more. You can juke the grillers if it's low tide, or rather normal tide, by sort of going through the grates, because grillers can't handle elevation. Bam. Yay, good job, guys. Yeah, high-tech grillers are horrible. I can't. I just can't. Yes, Doolies, I do remember you from the Splat Zone stream yesterday, and you thanked me in the comments for the shout-out. Thanks again for coming, or rather, thanks for coming again. Yeah, I participated in the last Salmon Run. That was awful. That was really bad. Wow, I didn't do so well that time. I guess because I was talking the whole time. Oops. Sorry, guys. Thanks for the carry. Alright, so I do have to prepare for the Wibble Wobble stream at 4 p.m. Central. If you like mobile games, feel free to tune in. We have a cool new event. If you don't, you're watching for Splatoon, then we'll be back with Splatoon tomorrow with some Race to the Top ranked match live streams. Thanks again to everybody who came, everybody who's watching, all the new subscribers, and all the donators today. We got quite a few. Big thank you to all of you. We're at like 10.4 thousand subscribers right now, which is pretty crazy since we just got to 10.4k. Thanks for coming, Astro Octo. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. Leave a like if you want to. I'd really appreciate that. Check me out on Twitter. Check me out on Discord if you want to chat with me. Chat with other 101 Leafy fans. And that's going to be it for me. From me for today. Thank you guys. I'll see you at 4 p.m. if you want to come stop on by to the Yokai Watch Wibble Wobble live stream. And if not, I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.